Good day, everybody. Welcome to the Two Wins podcast. My name is Tsidiso.
I'm Matsidiso.
And together we are the T Twins
on the
Two Wins
podcast.
Yeah, welcome back. It's been a while.
It's been a while, guys. I was sick and I'm still sick. I'm
Yeah.
sure you can hear my voice. Even the face says it all. I don't have energy, guys. Yo, it's
Issues campaign tries. I've been telling you, wear a mask.
Yo, I'm
Is
tired.
it so difficult to wear the mask?
Yes. What's about now? I'm allergic to these things. Remember when we were wearing masks?
Yeah. Pimples. Yeah.
These things, the spots, that marks that are not fading off, it's because of the mask.
Okay.
So I don't want to go back there.
Yeah, but for just a week, for you to heal so that you don't pass the virus to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know, King, how Kulamona after 2 days so fedile and then it goes to the other part of the body. So right now I just don't know.
Yeah. Okay. It's fine. You are here now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm still
and
alive.
we move. Yeah, they were complaining. Yeah. Yeah, so the latest video, the last video, I saw a comment, someone asking me to make a video about journey of breast reduction. Yeah, so I want to hear from other people if it will be relevant. Are you guys interested? Are you gonna watch it?
Didn't you do that on your
I did
channel?
on my YouTube channel. Yeah.
Okay.
Long time ago, 2 years ago. Yeah, I did it 2 years ago. Maybe they should go.
I think you should do live.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
that
should
they
go
can
ask me
questions and
questions. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Just go
I'll
live.
go live. And someone also, no, it's the same person who asked me to make a video about my marriage to a foreigner, the challenges and the advantages of marrying a foreigner and the dynamics in the marriage. Yeah, how we are raising our child and what language do we speak in the house and what culture do we follow. Yeah, something like that. So I want to hear from you guys. Are you interested in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just
There are
one
so many,
person.
There's so many people who are married to foreigners.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Maybe
don't know.
they will be interested in hearing this story.
What I'm saying is that isn't it normal now? Don't we all know how they live their lives? Because
We don't know
your
because
next
people
door
live in
neighbor-
their own houses. They come and tell you.
Don't tell you, but we see. I'm sure everyone has got a family member who's married to a foreigner.
Yeah. I think the reason why the lady is interested is because there's a lot of talks, there's a lot of things that are going around, especially Nigerians. I don't know if it's Nigerians or because most people, we all know, most, some South Africans are ignorant. When someone is a foreigner, they only focus on Nigerians and Zimbabweans. When it's a rich foreigner, it's a Nigerian. When it's a poor foreigner, it's a Zimbabwe. That's the truth.
Guys, now I have to block my laughter because of this thing.
You're gonna start coughing.
Yes.
Just ignore me. But that's just how it is, guys. When a foreigner is rich, we think he's Nigerian. When a foreigner is poor, we think he's Zimbabwean.
We are so sorry, our sisters and brothers from Zimbabwe. It's just that it's funny.
It is very funny. But that's how it is.
We are not saying anything, no comment. We are just laughing.
Yeah.
Because that's how people think.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's the reason why this person wants me to, or maybe this person is being shellacked by a foreigner, but she's scared. She doesn't know,
but
like, how is it gonna go? Because it is scary.
It's scary.
Yeah, for people who haven't been exposed to like a lot of things, people maybe, I think for me, for us, it kind of, like, I don't know, because our dad is a foreigner, right? But it's not.
It doesn't
it doesn't feel like that because I don't think Basotho are being regarded as. Yeah, and then again, it's
another. We live the same way.
Yeah, we live the very same. There's no difference. Again, the reason for us to eish, ke tla re ke reng sekgowa le sa mbalele. Yeah, feel comfortable. I think it was because of the football industry.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Yeah,
There's lots
because
of
you know,
foreigners there.
yeah, there's a lot of foreigners in football industry. So,
Mm.
rona ha re le banyane, when we started working, because she was working for Kaiser Chiefs, so our friends were coming from all different countries. So,
Yeah.
yeah, for some people, I understand. It's kind of,
But it's kind of scary. Let's say now you're dating this foreign guy or he's your friend.
yeah.
That moment when his friends from that country visit him,
Yeah, and it's just
and
you
it's
in
just
the
you.
house.
It's strange. I tell you, it's very
Yeah,
strange.
yeah, it is.
Scary. Well, they start speaking in a language that you can't hear a thing.
Yeah.
E ka re ba plana ho retla.
I think it feels like that when they start speaking in their own language.
Yeah,
Luckily for my husband, Zambians speak English.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have their languages, but in Zambia, people speak English. Yeah, e ka re hle ke molao, e ka re their president at some point.
Your husband said because in Zambia there are so many
Yeah, there are
languages.
so many languages.
Yeah,
yes.
you could be here like the 7 of you, only to find out all your mother tongues are different.
Different, yeah.
So the best way is to speak English.
Yeah, and then again, it's like their president, the former president, the KK, he once introduced the law that says one Zambia, one nation, and language.
One language.
Yeah, and one language. Yeah. So English is their official language.
Okay.
Yeah, so it doesn't feel strange. Yeah, but then sometimes you just miss speaking your language. You know? So are we doing this topic now?
Why are we here? No.
It's
not. Let's just leave it another day. Happy you're going live. I get to explain this. For breast reduction, it's gonna be live. You're gonna go live.
But then this one, I don't think I should go live. I think we should just sit and talk about it, because Luana, you've got questions.
Okay.
You'll ask me questions on behalf of the people. Yeah. Okay.
Now.
No, not now. After this one.
Look at
Hey.
Guys.
Yeah. Especially the negatives, maybe. I'm still going to try to find a way of putting it nicely
so that you don't offend
someone, you know. Yeah.
Okay. No, you know what's scary right now? At our age, guys, you know, it's so difficult. Like, we old. You don't have options to start a new relationship at this age. You don't have much options, because, so I'm saying, starting a new relationship at this age, it's so difficult, because what's for half a day. Someone for a week and a half.
Yeah.
Yes.
It happens.
There is someone also that I dated for half a day.
Yeah.
Yes, 24 hours.
When was this? When was this? When did it happen?
We were still young.
Okay. Yeah.
Le monga e mo yena ke la ka mo date for a day. Ibile wa mo tseba, but I don't want to talk about it because I don't want your husband to know.
Is it someone from Zambia? Who knows?
Hi.
Oh yes, we went to that place. So when we got there, you know, guys,
I met
this one, I think it's gonna fall under. Because I told my husband. Remember when we went to that place, I didn't tell my husband that this guy is here. Now we're gonna go to that place. So this other time we were somewhere, and he was behaving like that guy.
So, your husband?
Yeah, he was. So in my mind, I'm like, this is a Zambian thing. So now I want to tell him. So I'm like, Maiso told me the story. And I was there.
You went at.
I was there.
Guys, your husband knows that I went out with this guy.
Yeah, he knows.
What happened for me to end up going there with this guy? There was a guy who wanted me.
Yeah.
You know, during COVID, ne?
Yeah.
I had COVID, so I was isolating inside the house.
Yeah, even now I think you have COVID. Ish, now
Yeah.
I'm scared. Ish, I don't want to get
It's
sick,
better
man.
now. I keep on fire. So this guy, a ne ntse ke bua le ene, e hle se ka re ke relationship fela re soka re kopana. That was 4 years ago. So now, he keeps saying, I'm gonna come see you. He lives in Pretoria, this guy. He wants us to take this relationship. It's a relationship, but I'm so kopani. And he's just happy with it. On the video call and all. He's from Venda. So this guy, on weekends, phone off.
He's married.
Hey, so now I'm starting to
He's
be
married.
suspicious.
So the wife, maybe the wife works.
lives in Venda.
Yeah, yeah. So
Every
weekends.
Friday afternoon. It's only once when he called me Ali Venda. But most of the time on weekends he goes to Venda. The phone is off. We'll talk on Sunday. But I did my research. But he's not married. Even now he's still not married. But I get now. What's going on? There was something there, but I just don't know why. So now he said we're gonna meet, right? I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for him to say, okay, I'm at a place because we're gonna meet by Dainfern Square, some restaurant in Dainfern Square. What's a man? And I said, I'm in the mood to go out. Hi, I'm in Sandton. Let's meet. What are you doing? Good shot. Because the problem why in that relationship it doesn't last because I couldn't hear what you were saying. Everything that he says, I have to say, what?
Yeah, the Zambians, they speak very fast. Zambian men. Because
how about your husband?
Yeah, he speaks slow. He says, because he did this podcast. And
very slow.
Yeah, he speaks very slow.
Hey.
And he says when he was young, he was speaking to the point where his relatives, they were calling him a retard.
He was speaking slower than this.
Yes.
He said, "Joy, you look at my video here. That's how go
No.
I'm gonna send it to you, but it's on my WhatsApp. He posted
Is it?
Maybe it's some like
Yeah.
And then she tell her girlfriend and
That one.
your name is
Sangoma.
It's a generic. So
Yeah.
So if he was speaking slower than that,
Yeah, he speaks slow, eh? Yeah, he speaks slow, and Zambians, they speak very fast. And it's so funny because it's men who speak speak very fast. Women, they speak very slow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hey.
Yeah.
So now this guy, it was a nice weekend, you know. We went out. You know, in Nelson Mandela. Yes, Nelson Mandela Square.
Yeah.
You know, from that restaurant. So it's these people who believe, okay, now I'm in South Africa, let me just go to
Let me do
Monate
anything and everything. Yeah.
You go to the club. I'm the only one who has cornrows. But
weave.
I'm the only one who doesn't have
makeup.
heavy makeup. Yo, what do I want here?
Yeah.
I came back home. The following day, we went out for lunch again. Evelyn,
There's someone at the gate.
I said,
I think they're delivering my card. I have to answer.
yeah, so it was nice, and also the guy came back to SA again the following week.
Yeah.
Then he asked me, hey, can we go out, with your sister and all? I can next suggested my sister. I think the previous night he invited me for Waterfall Corner. I went there, but I was bored. Like, I don't know. So now I'm back to my senses. Remember that first weekend? I went out
it was because
somebody disappointed me.
Yeah.
That was kind of rebound.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'll go there. And I can't go sure because the whole
le a
week,
jola.
because the whole week he's been calling me and all, you know. Next week I can't jola. Fela ni kiena asanza chobalo. Happen ni kuantlela kastele sam. Hey, where's your child? Okay, it's nice when a man loves your child. You know, but some overdo it. It's like like they are buying you.
Yeah, yes, it's fake.
It's fake, yeah. So I can feel it when somebody comes to me and start, you know, your daughter this and this. I can feel it. This is fake. He's just doing it too much.
Yes.
So now we go on for a week. Then on a no, not that weekend. No, that weekend I require waterfall. Then I went to waterfall. I came back. It was very late. Early hours in the morning we were sitting there, but then later I was bored. I looked like bored because now Sekimo face more. Yes, and everything he says, I keep saying, repeat. I come back home Sunday or no, let's go to that place.
Yeah.
Then I invited busy corner.
Yes.
It was nice. It was bright, nice, and we haven't been to a Shisana
you know why?
Because I actually picked it up every time when we was here. Because we came here to have
fun.
So
if you are someone who likes Munati, it's okay because
to date him.
He's your Munati guy. Yeah.
Because during the week he's not here.
Yeah.
On those weekends when he's here, he's Munati fella. And he spends money.
Yes. Yeah.
So now we go to that busy corner. It was nice also.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah, we were just having fun.
Yeah.
You're going to have to bear with me, guys.
So this guy, at some point, because you know it's loud. It's busy corner, you know the vibes. Shisayama vibes, it's music and everything. Because it was during I think we arrived there about 12, right?
Not 12.
It's about 2. So they're playing R&B. I keep watching R&B before but even
let me just get you in this. He even gave me his car.
We drive,
Yes, because I was driving that car. What I was thinking the next weekend, what happened? The reason why he wanted me to drive his car. Go on.
Yeah, so now I'm going to talk about what he did that my husband also does. So when these people are playing this R&B, volume at some point, volume when this guy just went straight to the DJ and told the DJ, "Can you please lower the music? It's too loud." I'm like, this is South Africa. So you know what made me laugh is because my husband, he does that all the time. When we go to places, especially when we have music all nice, at some point volume is held him. He goes and complains. Tell him volume. So I'm laughing this other time when he does that, and I'm like, this must be a Zambian thing. Why? So I don't want to tell him that I was there. My says this other time, she went to a busy corner with this guy. And because he knows him. They were friends. They grew up together. Yeah, they grew up together. And this guy went to the DJ and asked them to lower the volume. Guess what he said?
What did he say?
He's gonna get beaten. That's when they start beating you up. This is South Africa.
And he does it too.
He does. What kind of a problem is this now? I laughed my lungs out, you know. I just shook my head. You do it all the time.
You should be the only one doing that. My husband sometimes.
I want to pull out straight. He's unpredictable.
No, I had a problem. Yeah. So that was it. So the following week, again, this guy, he keeps calling. Call. Hey,
guess what he said again? He comes here and disrespects people. What he does? about he's gonna get beaten
What about
badly.
him?
Trevor.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Mm.
So I'm saying he calls me because I think he was buying a car for someone. So now he sends me that the description of the car.
Yeah.
Oh, please help me go look for this car and ask her how much is this car. You know,
Yeah,
now we get some shopping.
Mm.
This is too much responsibility for
Yeah.
me. You can also, because I'm gonna do this online.
Yeah.
He can also do it online.
Yeah, if you can do it online, you can also do it.
Because I'm not gonna go there.
Maybe he wanted you to go and test drive the car and
it's
check if it's
Now it's
really
my
like
job.
that. Yeah.
No. But I had this feeling, this guy, I think this guy is gonna scam me. I don't know. That feeling, I feel because
Yeah.
one of those days when I didn't try batlang.
Yeah.
Then he came again the other time. Will you please accompany me to Boxbeck? He was going to Boxbeck, then Clearwater, like a lot of places. And then he wanted me to drive. Then I concluded at that time, the man wants me in his life so that I can be his driver when he's here in South Africa. Because now I'm driving him around.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I know. Then I ended this thing. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. I wasn't really feeling him.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking, when that guy, we remember when we were in the car
Yes. Yeah, a week ago.
a week ago.
Yeah.
This man who
Yeah,
passed
was
by.
passing.
You can see that this guy,
Mm.
he's okay, man.
Yeah, he's got a nice face.
A nice
Yeah.
face and
It's
everything.
clean.
He's clean.
He's clean.
Yeah.
Clothes are
Clothes are
clean.
clean and everything.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not big.
Yeah, he's
But
not big.
his tummy is here.
Yeah.
Then I tell my sister,
There's not only the tummy and the arms are very small, like they're like hanging, you know. Like his arms are smaller than mine. Like you know when a man has got smaller arms. Yeah, like it looks weird.
So I'm saying to my sister, so these are the things that when you break up with your boyfriend and look for another partner, like when fun they are so Hi guys, when I choose a partner, I think the physique is very important to me. That's why I've always, if you check my history, that's why I've always been dating people in sports, because I know they exercise, they are tough, because that physically so I don't want to date someone
How it is, Louis, she can't come over. You know?
Now I feel guilty.
So I got so you know what the problem is? There are so many people who don't see anything wrong with that. Because, people think exercising is just,
weight.
it's about losing weight. Exercising is not about losing weight. It's about your health. And then I get the steps. You know? Like it's crazy. You can't even do gardening, you know? No, man. Okay, munna ku kena tlasa koloi. Yeah. Munna o tlameha kena tlasa koloi. Munna ha sana le idea. And one thing I know about bo mechanic, they take advantage. When you are a man,
Yes,
you need to know your stuff. Like when you go to the mechanic, o ya o sontse o jwetsa mechanic hore ke a tseba hore na ho etsala gore yena he just confirms and then a ba e lokisa, because if you are clueless just like a woman, they're going to rob you. We know bo mechanic hle ba tlwaetse ho roba. That's why most girls, people who have figured it out, even if you don't have a husband or a boyfriend, you have that guy in your life, ha koloi ya hao e robehile, you call him hore yena a founele mechanic on you, because that one, I don't know if people are not aware of that. The mechanic, they take advantage of women. They do. And sometimes they even tell you koloi ya hao ha e so loke be o ntse tsamaya ka yona dikgwedi a ntse a o jwetsa gore koloi ya hao ha e so. They take advantage of women. Yeah.
We already take your car to the mechanic.
Like
you came all the way driving this car. So yes, you are very lucky. You were about to die. This car was going to explode.
Exactly. But you know, sometimes I test it when my husband is not around and then my car has got a problem. I take it. Quotation ek an. Maybe my husband that the way at the immediately I tell him what the car does. He tells me now where the problem is at. It's a different story. A different story. So man, you know, and abe firm. Haya mono abue ka lentswe le fem iseng be le wena kwena o sontse go meletsa ka mosadi wena iya no ebe yena o eme ka morao mosadi ke yena a lwana dibetlele
go na le mo ke la ka isa le na koloi ya ka, I think it's last year. Remember then I told my boyfriend, I said listen, I see quality Debe amamela nyana story sena now I just tell the mechanic, the owner of the car will call him. A phone. It's like a phone that the mechanic phone me. So you can come get your car. I didn't even pay a cent. Hey.
Yo, like the mechanic, that one we know, guys. I don't know if maybe some women, if you haven't been to a mechanic, a man, couple, you don't have brothers or anything, you are not aware, you think it's normal. That's how we get charged. Just send a man, you will see. You're going to get half the quotation. It's crazy.
And then the first thing they will say, it's going to take 2 weeks. In a
day. Yes, they do that. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that strength.
The look. Yeah. The moment he appears, then someone will shake a bit. Yeah.
You know, you know, serious, like it's not nice. So rebel o le mosadi kwena a fight and debate tsa lona. Una le ibile mono he independent. It takes us back to that issue of independent women. It's not only financially, guys. Yeah. It's not only financially.
Yeah.
Protection as well. You need someone you can depend on in all areas. Yeah, na kidikeni tsabo mechanic, na kidikeni tsabo you know. Yeah, so what I'm saying is that le na tsibe abele knowledge nyana ya hore wa bona ha ihlaisitse le bone lena, it means so ha sa sena le clue. When he's stuck somewhere in the bushes, he calls you. He takes a video and sends it to you. You should be the one telling him what's wrong with the car. That's nonsense. Nonsense.
So he came you know, at this age, most of the people who are our age, they are married, right? And then the divorcees, they divorced because banning king now. Their wives left them because there was a problem.
Yeah. But I think people should normalize that.
Yeah.
I think people should normalize that. I know there are some women who are going to be bitter because maybe you are with the ex, they're going, but somehow, some way, Yeah, now I think it should be a norm.
Yeah, it should be a norm. Like I'm
Not
saying,
everyone is bitter, guys, when they
my
are being
whole life,
divorced.
I think my whole life, I have never been scared of being alone. Hore, yo, I'm not dating, I'm alone. It was just normal for me. Hore, now, if someone wants partner, okay, I'm not desperate for that. That's why I will break relationships within 2 days, within half a week, because I still go back to be myself. Like,
Yeah.
yes, in my head, it was not like wearing, maybe I should find a boyfriend, I should find a husband now. But I met my boyfriend and I started feeling, I think he's the first person ever in my life, that companionship, the relationship, it was very close. Like we do things together and then I feel this person is in my life. Yeah. So now I'm scared of being alone because I tasted companionship, having someone in your life, which was very good. So now going to being by myself again, am I gonna get used to? Am I gonna go back like a reset to my old me of being so comfortable by myself?
Yeah, you have to.
But it takes time. So
You have to.
So am I still gonna meet those people? Saying mujolo or bad relationship. Hey, hey,
re kopana neng? O ntsa botsa wena dipotso. The way I hate a man who's always asking me questions.
Hey, why you
must
asking
tell me,
questions?
man. Tell me. Just a command. Be a commander. Be a chief commander. Tell me. You are my man. Like, take the lead. Now I let you lead me.
Exactly.
Hi.
That's why not silly.
If I
cannot date someone that I'm not scared of.
Yeah.
At least ngibe nefear nyana kancane. Ngiyakuhlonipha and ngiyasabanyana kancane.
Yeah.
Yes. How I now le motho fela le gore nna le wena ke bua
ntho ke ratang. Fela ka mokgwa o ratang.
Like I would take that power, so I don't want to be in that place.
That's why I always get shocked when people are having fights in their relationships and then you hear horrible things. Like this woman said to her husband or her boyfriend, like, you know, scary thing. And then I'm like, you guys are in relationships with people you don't respect. Because before you say anything, that mothapo wa respect o tla pele, you know, that mothapo wa hore if someone can hear you calling this man this and this, do you think those people are going to respect this person?
Yeah.
Like, no. Nah, maybe I'm too obedient. No matter how angry, respect.
I will never.
That's why I can never date someone no.
And I just know the moment I stand in front of you and then I'm able to say anything, I won't date you.
Yeah.
I won't date you because
I think like respect. You know?
Like my boyfriend, we dated for 3 years. Not even once. But I've never ever screamed at him. No. Like no. Hey, shut up, ke qetile ke thotse jwale ke ngwana straight ha ke ra ke bona go sa kwatile jwale hore a phamise moya ha re shut up ai e chaile wa tsa e chaile ke tla thola
the reason now I'm thinking of that thing of my husband speaking slow what's
Sotho so fast
English, come on. No, that's one of the things that the advantage happen, you know, when you are married to
someone who's not from your tribe.
You don't speak the same language because
English is ofela.
English is ofela. What kind of English? Yeah, was saying yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see?
You see now? That's you.
That's you what?
Another thing, like not dating Mosotho,
Yeah.
because I can be very sarcastic.
Yeah.
And like Sotho.
Mm.
So when I say a certain thing, because sarcastically, so
Yeah.
if you Mosotho,
You get it.
You get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah.
But because we don't speak the same language,
Oh, so you saying this just reminded
Yes.
me of the situation here in
Yes.
the house. Should I talk about it?
Mm.
Yeah, so guys, my helper told me when was it? On Friday, that she's leaving. She didn't tell me whether she's leaving for good or what. She just comes to me because the schools closed on Friday. So when we were coming, when I was picking up Miss KG from school in the car, my mom called me. And then she told me that my younger sister was also planning to take her kids to my mom home. But then they are worried because my younger sister is still at work, so she won't be able to take them there. Even the husband is busy. So my mom was thinking of sending someone, the driver, to come and pick the kids up. But they are worried about the small one. She's 3 years old and she's very hyperactive. So they need someone older in the car. So I'm thinking, maybe I should send KG as well. So we're trying to figure out how we can work that one out, because KG has never been to my mom's place without me. So now I'm thinking maybe they should come with my helper. Yeah. Okay, cool. So when we get home, she's here. It's me, it's her, it's KG in the house. We start discussing this. How is it gonna work? Maybe if you can go with them, Like, when I'm asking KG, would you like to visit Umkhono? KG says, yeah, I want to go with Ponolo and all of them. This woman is here, we are talking. And then after some time, she comes to me and she says to me she wants to go home. So I'm like, oh, okay. This idea was instilled by the conversation. Because home is the same place where my mom is at. So when she's traveling with them, she can leave them there and go to her house. Okay, cool. And okay, cool. So I'm asking her, when would you like to go? Because I'm thinking, KG could like sort out and also talk to the father. She says to me on Monday, it was on Friday. She says to me on Monday, this Monday, yes. Okay, cool. And she says to me, I want to go and see a doctor regarding this thing of forgetting things. Like, she says it sarcastically. So let me say it in Sotho so that Sotho speaking people can understand. She puts it like that. So lebala hole o lebala. Jalo ka last week ke la ka lebala ho kenyetsa ngwana uniform ya ballet. So this is guys, she was being extremely sarcastic. Sarcastic.
Yes.
And there was no need for her to say that, because she could have just told me, no, because we discussed this, okay, opportunity. Yeah.
For me to go.
So when she says this, it shows me that she's not coming back. Yeah, because now she's been like, she wants me to feel guilty because of course, a teacher called me and asked me, why KG, what's happening? KG didn't bring her ballet outfit. What's going on? So according to her, I was supposed to keep quiet and never ask her. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, it's fine. No, if I was not, I think you forget that me and you speak the same language. So when you are being sarcastic, I can hear you clearly. I think at this moment, wampoka ibile wampapela.
Yeah. I want to be like her in a relationship. Be able to say those things when I'm angry.
Yeah.
And that person can, sometimes it's like being angry. You wish you could say these things, but this person shouldn't hear you. Because later on you're going to regret. Yes, you're going to regret. Yeah. So he mustn't hear you. So that's why I delete messages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I delete ntho tse ke neng ke di ngotse. Ha be ke ne ke mo texta ke kwatile. Later on ke a nahana ke re yo, but I was being harsh, ke a delete.
But aso di bone.
Wa ba ntsa di bone di a delete. Ntsa di bone go fela di be siko mo. It's okay.
Yeah, so we're talking about this thing of starting a new relationship because there's a lot of things involved. Now, when we are older, there's a lot of things involved. It's not only about the looks, the what, but it's still important, guys. Because these people, when we tell them to go to gym, that's what ngale video lo baba. You know, gym in labo ba lift arm in simbi. Ujeso uthi.
Umoya obufebe
mama tights na master magout.
Abafazi babantu
Guys, you know, you will think sometimes I sit down and then listen to people thinking they are being Christian. I'm like, sometimes you will think you are Christian until you are sick.
Yeah,
schizophrenia. Because like a lot of things that people who think, nah, this is Christianity. And then you go around, you read about schizophrenia, like, but these people are sick. Because this other time,
voices. I heard voices. I could have came back and said, oh, Jesus,
you know, most of the time people when they are in prison, I think in prison, that's when Jesus comes. I was listening this other time. I was listening to this other podcast, right? So when I'm listening to this, I'm convinced that this is a man speaking, right?
Yes.
Being interviewed. So it was on YouTube, but I wasn't watching, I was listening. So this person mentions the name. When she mentioned, like, no, like, Pusele, so it's just an example. Like, my name is Pusele, so Pusele is a woman's name.
Yes.
And then I go and check. Like, all this time I thought this was a man speaking. And then indeed, Kitolaure, this is a woman. Even the way she's dressed. You know how Latoya's ex-wife dresses. She's dressed like most lesbians.
Yes.
She's dressed like that. And she says she's from prison. Now she says she's from prison, and when she was in prison, Jeso utlile a fihla mo jwetsa hore lento le ha o tshaba le ho ibitsa ka lebitso batho wa utlwa o bua ka homosexuality. I see ona, like listening to that person and looking at that person, you see a lesbian, right? But then now, because she was in prison, maybe she did something wrong, ka prison, whatever happened, o kutla le convinced hore this person is going to live a very miserable life. Yeah.
Now, at my guys, I need help. I've had people, so many people saying, because God told me that I listened to the voice of God. God said that. How come Mina, God has never said anything to me? Like, at what point does God stand in front of you and say, hey, Matsidiso, you should go on with this relationship, or you should break up? Like, I pray for this because someone will be saying, I was fasting. For a week, I was fasting and fasting. In the middle of my fasting, then Unkulu came and said, no, this is the right direction. So I'm certain, because lentole ipuma kuNkulunkulu. Sorry, guys. Yo. But because I don't know. Like, I want you to be practical. I want you to tell me. The Holy Spirit. Because people always say the Holy Spirit said, or sometimes I would like to believe they went to a sangoma.
Yeah.
I get a sangoma with some badimo ba re wena. Yes. Yeah, that one ke la ka e bella ka lesite ka re maybe it's the sangoma who got the message from badimo. Yeah.
Kapo ditoro, a se ditoro.
Jwale ye motho a fihla re God
Yeah,
said.
because Lina at first I used to believe her it's through the dreams, right? But these days people say it was not a dream.
Hey!
God came and he stood in front of me and said, Sidiso.
One thing I know, if you're thinking of something too much, you dream of it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, hey, this is happening. I'm worried about something. I dream about those things that I'm worried about.
Yeah, you are dreaming.
Hey.
But what I'm talking about is people who say, like literally, ujeso atigum, avelale.
I remember when we were doing our first year in varsity, there was this girl, her name was Nomusa.
Yeah.
We met her there and then we started talking, hi, how did you get to, tertiary, because remember our first semester, we didn't have a bursary.
Yes.
So our parents were paying and we're like, no, the fees are too much. So how do we go? Because we wanted to go and apply for NAFSAS or NASFAS. So
yeah, we used to call it TEFSA back then. Yeah.
So now I'm thinking, we are worried too. Oh, they have spent so much. The two of us coming to varsity, they have to pay the fees, residence and all. And then this girl, we ask her, when do you have bursary? Do you have this? No, I don't have. So who pays for your fees? God is through the power of God. How?
God did.
She was So we're like, but is it so difficult for you to say?
Yeah, to explain.
To say, there is someone who helped me out there, and I believe this person was sent by God, and I thank this person. Give that person credit for paying for your fees. So when you want to thank Ujeso, what about that person?
Oh, now you just reminded me of something my husband. This other time he arrived, so how do you feel, man? Now this girl, what's happening? This girl worked for her. For him. So she got pregnant and she resigned. So after maybe her asali shapu, she applied for another job. And this other time she calls my husband and says, hey, Mr. Mumba, I'm trying to apply for a job. There are some people, I put you as a reference. There are some people who are going to call you. And, please give them some good reference there. I go, okay. And these people indeed, they called and my husband, and I'm So the following day, this girl didn't get back to him to say, hey, thank you. And then she went on Facebook and said, thank you, Jesus. And then my husband called her and said, Jesus. Am I Jesus? So later on, I don't know what happened. She came back again to work for my husband. She came back to work to ask for the job back. And my husband was like, so after giving you this job, I know tomorrow I will see the status again. You're going to say, Jesus gave me the job. So this other one, now when we're in Cape Town, this guy, I think like this person, my husband's phone keeps on ringing and he's not picking up. He's complaining. This guy is calling me. Or something like that. So at some point, he picks up. And then this guy is asking him to buy him a phone. He says, Mr. Mumba, can you please buy me a phone? Hey! Hey! I can't try. You are not even my relative. You are not my. Why should I buy you a phone? You can't try, man. Hey, when? Go to let's apartment, hanging and everything. Now some better the phone. And then when he puts the phone down, he says, this guy, he was working for him long time ago, I think maybe about 2-3 years ago. At some point, the guy comes and says to him, I'm resigning. I'm resigning because you don't believe in God.
Yo. Okay.
That was his reason.
Yes.
So I was just straight. He came straight to my face and told me that I'm resigning. There's nothing wrong here. Everything is okay. I'm happy, but for the fact that you do not believe in God, I am resigning.
And then his boss not believing in God,
how does it affect you? That's the thing, because
he never
you're
said
not
don't
here to
believe
in God.
You
Exactly.
come here, you
work, you
pray
go
for
home.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my husband said,
realize
oh,
that.
okay, cool. You can go. Later on, the guy calls now, says he's homeless.
Oh my God.
He's
What did he
homeless.
say to you?
So my husband was like, so where are your church people? Because he even told my husband that no, his church people will take care of him. So where are your church people? Nowhere to be found. Now you're homeless. That's when he came back. So my husband was like, no, for this first month that you are working, let me help you with accommodation and everything. So now after getting accommodation, he wants a phone. When my husband refused to give him a phone, he got his money because he gave him advance. He left.
He left.
He left. Like, guys,
Integrity, igupi.
he left. He's not there
The
anymore.
man of God.
Hey,
But
the man
he
of
doesn't have
God.
integrity.
He doesn't have integrity. Like, you see, these things, Nadia, I'm confused sometimes. Yeah.
Very much.
Because now I hear a lot of people talking about, because I think in prison, there's a lot of things happen. You will hear voices. You are not used to that place. And a lot of people are saying,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell.
So, yeah, it's hell in prison. So now,
You want everything that can help you as a coping mechanism.
as a coping mechanism.
Yeah, so now you listen to your mind until it tells you, hey, I'm just
She's even calling me
in
now.
front of you. Yeah, she's desperate. Okay. So so I'm scared.
Yeah.
So now if I mean, because when it comes to the things of are you gonna cut it?
Fine, I'm
here?
not gonna cut it. You are sick.
When it comes to the things of religion and all, Leona,
Yeah, when you have to
scared
start
when I
a
have to-
relationship, yeah.
because my boyfriend Kimotolong Horiana, he believes in his traditions. He prays. Yeah, he believes there is God, but then he also follows in the Layake tradition, his ancestors. He just, he honors them like that. So I'm cool with that. So now imagine-
Uzodlala nomfundi.
Umfundisi athi masiye esontweni because mina
Esontweni ngiyabona entabeni tsena tsa hore
phela thabeng.
le go bala bo thabeng for a whole weekend. Yeso lutla hantle feletse maybe gona tsere reng inji yeso ha ke ba ga go be re tsamaya re thabeng he will se balagata. You know?
naza ke right kileche go ke motho fela ngiumuntu nje.
Yeah, man. So, hey, it's a bit tricky, but there's some mental issue involved somewhere, somehow, because lo baba lo. How are we saying happy? Because there's part 2. I didn't listen to the video, but kibono rubuaka a GTI Evropa, something like that. Yeah, abantu badrayiva lamavurpa. So I'm like,
you just want to change emzimba yethu.
hey,
Usifuna
siswakesela sithi. Yeah, so when I'm sorry, you're afraid of people who don't go to gym, like, because that guy that we're talking about, like, you can tell that this body, just a week, give it a week in the gym, because this person is not even like fat, right? And he's tall, right? If angathi insimbi, insimbi cha, and then lumkhaba wathi kancane isukube flat. We don't want it to be flat, but it be reasonable, it be reasonable, and then sepaka, like a sepaka. Sepaka is very important.
Man, I'm gonna miss my boyfriend's physique out of all the things.
Have you broken up? Siyabuza sesi.
I don't know. It's like
It's complicated.
Yeah, it's complicated. So I'm saying one of the things that I'm gonna miss a lot is his physique. Like I loved the way Ashalinkate.
No, you're gonna meet other people who are like that. It doesn't matter, man. There's a lot of people who've got. Yeah.
But then when you're so used to be having someone in your life, how things work, his routine, he knows yours, what's wrong. Pretend that that one's scary. Like, now I have to pretend this person. I'm not here for money.
Can't tell you're gonna be there for money.
I don't like your money. Yeah, it's part of it. It's part of it. Women, we all love money. It's part of it. Angithi lapho bengiyazi ukuthi ngithola kanjani wesala nthungulungu yemi ba jwale mona sekithi sense ke right.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah, so ngiyasaba right now I'm very, very scared, but it's okay.
I think now you remind me of those people who just want to hold on to a thing and I told last time I said to you guys, I'm going to advise you what should you do when a man leaves you, or when a man is taking, or when you can tell that this relationship is dead, but I'm just holding on. You must think of all the negative things, because Noma Ganjani, in each and every relationship, there is something we compromise. Yeah. Just focus on those things. If you can sit down and focus on those things and say, ibile ntsakisagate masonja,
Are you planning how so now?
That will be the first thing. That will be the first thing. Yeah, so masonja will be the first thing to think of, because that dry fish in Hang I'll think of those things. So at least I smell some masonja and the fish, Yeah. Just think of those simple things, You are forced to share better with someone, Think of those things. But I'm telling you, they help. I've used those tricks before. They help. It's not even a joke. Yeah.
Now I'm already starting to think of them. They are coming, as you say. The negatives are coming. So I'm even going to write them down. Every morning I'll read. Then my day starts. I read. The day starts.
Yeah. That's how you're gonna be able to live a relationship. Yeah. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Or do you still have something to say?
No. Thank you so much for watching. We love you guys. Please bear with us. If there are serious issues
that we're dealing with.
Our sick guys. Yes. And again, my daughter is preparing for the finale of Miss Face of Gauteng Teenager. So I'm preparing.
Yeah, it's tomorrow, right?
Yes, it's tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna vlog there, right? Yeah, mara when you don't apply some your phone, it's just for yourself and for your own pictures and everything. As for this podcast, your phone doesn't work at all. You don't do anything.
I don't take videos.
You don't take videos.
You know how to take nice videos.
No, you learn.
Thank you so much,
thing.
guys.
Bye bye.